So let's start your reading for Leo. Yes, the first card you have in your past is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a fantastic card. Of course, I love this card. This is my favorite card. So money was at the center of a lot of what was going on with you at this time in your past. And, you have the Ace of Pentacles and you have another pentacle right next to this. And I'm just seeing a lot of strength around you. You have strength you had strength and stability around you. But then, it still is with you. When you have an ace in your reading, it goes all the way through your reading. It's a very, very strong, powerful card to have. So it really takes over the whole reading if you have an ace in your reading. So, yes, you're feeling really, really strong within yourself at this time as well. And, you're also feeling very motivated. So strength, stability, and motivation are three very powerful things to have by your side. And yes, I'm just seeing you working on something really, really slowly and steadily. So this is like a work project, or this is like a business thing you're working on. And you had a kind of sustained energy at this time that lasts. So you're probably still working on this thing, and you probably will be for a long time. So what I mean by sustained energy is that, you don't have these short bursts of energy and then you're tired. It's this slow, long energy that lasts a long, long time. And it just keeps you going on and on and on and on. Not at a crazy pace, I should suppose, not crazy pace, not at a crazy pace. At a steady pace, but at a sustainable pace, which lets you keep on going with this. You're not going to lose steam and get you tired and stop. You're going to keep going with this thing. So the next card you have your past is the Six of Pentacles. So yes, I'm seeing that you already have had to work your way out of a difficult position financially. So you had a difficult financial time in your past. And this is in your more distant past, actually. So things were a lot more stable for you at this time. So you got yourself out of this bad position and you got yourself into a much better position. So now what you're doing is you're looking to build on top of this even more. So for people in a relationship as well, I'm just seeing that you could have been through a time where I'm just seeing some sort of imbalance, some sort of financial imbalance here between you and your partner money-wise. So maybe one of you earned more than the other, and you really felt this. If you're the person who was earning less, you really felt this difference. And, if it's the other person, they were really feeling it. But things are going to even out. If they haven't already at this time, they will soon. And, if you were the lesser earner, you really felt this, and this will really be a lot easier for you if that was you. Yes, you've got financial stability and you've got energy all around you all the way through this reading. So things will definitely improve for you. Yes, the last card you have in your past is the Star. So I'm also seeing that you're questioning some areas of your life and, you weren't sure if you were going in the right direction. You're still questioning things, even though you had a lot of strength and you had a lot of power and you had a lot of ambition and you're working towards something. You're still questioning some things. You're still thinking, oh, is this actually right? You're kind of going ahead and working on this thing, and then every now and again you think, is this right? Am I doing the right thing? And, you could be building up some sort of separate business or something outside of your normal work. It could be, a product, it could be a business idea. You were on the right track with this. And if you keep on going, you're still on the right track. So I really hope you stayed on this track. I hope you didn't let this questioning stop you from what you're doing. The first card you have in your present is the Knight of Pentacles. So you have even more pentacles. So yes, I'm just seeing that you're transitioning financially. What I mean by that is you're going from one stage in your finances to another. So you had a level you're on and you're transitioning to a new level, a better level, a more positive level. So that's fantastic. And it's hard work. It is hard work. And it's hard work. If you look at the Knight of Pentacles and you look at the horse, it's a war horse. Sorry, not a war horse. It's a workhorse. It's a workhorse. So it's a stable, dependable horse that just sits there very, carefully, and it does whatever it's told. It doesn't run off in one direction. It doesn't go crazy, jumping up and down. It doesn't battle anyone. It's not a war horse. It's a workhorse. So it's there. It's very dependable. So yes, you're prepared for this hard work. You're prepared to do this work. And, I'm just seeing I'm also seeing there's a small warning as well. So make sure you don't get too caught up in the details of this thing, that you're working on. I'm just seeing that there is, this is a problem you might have. You might get caught up in these little details. So the next card you have your present is the Nine of Wands. So you're also coming into a time where your relationships with people around you are going to be really positive. I'm just seeing a lot of really fun talking, a lot of laughing, just getting along with a lot of people around you, especially around your workplace, but also other friendships. And you'll be getting along really well with people generally. And there is one difficult person in your workplace I'm seeing, and you're going to have to, it's going to be a trial to try and get along with this person, but you will make an effort, but it will be an effort. I'm seeing lots of success, but I'm seeing lots of efforting happening throughout this whole reading. So, you've got this big workhorse, you're going to have to work hard, and you'll have this strength, you'll have this sustainability. It's like you'll have a big boulder on your back, but you'll be able to carry it. You'll be really strong. You'll be able to do this. And yes, you'll be able to do this. You'll be able to get along with these people. But there will be some effort with at least one of these people you'll have to make to get along with someone. The last card you have your present is the Eight of Cups. So yes, for single people, I'm seeing that, yes, you could be attempting to date, or you have people around you trying to pressure you, trying to tell you that that's what you should be doing, saying, oh, you should start dating, you should meet someone, I know someone who will be really good for you to meet. But the thing is, your heart isn't going to be in it. You're going to be offered this opportunity to meet people, go out with people, do this, but you're going to be feeling like, I don't really feel like doing this. This isn't really what I want. And you're just not going to be ready at this time. You're still working on yourself. You still have, so many other things that you're focusing on. You're just going to be so busy. You're not going to be ready for someone new if you're single. That's what I'm seeing. You're just focusing on yourself. You'll know when you are ready. You'll know. So the first card you have in your future is the Seven of Pentacles. You're still going to be really growing this business opportunity or this financial opportunity. And this is slow growth again. You're just going to be working on this long into your future. I'm seeing that. And, what you're going to be putting in, you will be getting rewards back. This is all the way through this reading. You will get these financial rewards. The next card you have in your future is the Emperor. So this is another warning for you about getting weighed down in the details, and not just the details, but getting weighed down in a system. So I'm seeing that, with this business thing you're doing, you're going to set up a system for yourself, which is really well organized and really good. But just be careful that you're not stuck in this rigid system, that, if someone comes up with a creative idea, or, someone comes up with this great plan or something fun or something interesting, or you could take this into a new direction, you're not so set in your ways, you're not set on this track. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be flexible, and you want to allow these new ideas and this flexibility to come in. So just be careful that you're not. It's great to set up an efficient system. It's fantastic. I'm hopeless at setting up efficient systems. I'm really bad. I'm really rubbish at it, and I really admire people who are good at it. But you don't want to be so caught up in that you're not open to other things, because things can just come out of nowhere. They could be fun things, they could be creative things, and you need to be open to those things because they could be good for what you're doing. And also, there could be some people around you who have some really good ideas, and you don't want to discount what those people are saying, because you could miss out on something really good. That's what I'm seeing there. So the last card you have, your future, is the Nine of Pentacles. More pentacles again. So I'm seeing that, you're going to be really disciplined in your work. And again, there will be a lot of rewards coming to you. And it's all over this reading, financial rewards. Just make sure that you don't become too obsessed with this. Make sure that you spend some time outside of this with the people who love you, with your loved ones. Don't get so caught up in your work that that's all you ever do. That is another warning that, it's a possibility this could happen with you. So spend some time with people around you who love you. So Leo, I hope this resonated. These general readings won't always resonate with everyone, as I always say. But if you liked this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you'd like to. Thank you so much for watching.